Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Knoxville Raceway, here where tonight the BEI Lightning Series will compete in a weekly racing action here for the BEI Lightning Series. Tonight we will compete in a 30-lap main event here at the Knoxville Raceway. We've got heat races coming up for you, and let's go ahead and give you the lineup for heat race number 1. Going away from the pole in this one, local RC racer in the Northeast up here in New York State, Bruce Hilton, aboard that brightly painted 152. Hilton will take it away from position number 1 to his outside Trevor Baker aboard the 19 machine. Baker on the outside pole. Row 2 to the inside. Curtis Don't Hassle the up off and the 129 to his outside. Our quick time qualifier of the night, John Literal in the 68. Row number 3 to the inside, Kevin McNabb in the 88. To his outside, Mason Lynch in the 254. And row number 4, all by his lonesome, the wild child, David Callahan in the 05 machine. 7 cars, 10 laps the distance here for heat race number 1. And on the line tonight for these racers, we've got spots to give away, paid entries for the big paid event coming up on Saturday with the Hammer Down iRacing League with these UMP modifieds that you see running here tonight. Chevy Performance Pace Truck pulls off of the speedway in turn 4. Hilton hits the trigger, and we're green flag racing here with heat race number 1. Hilton going to lead the charge through turns 1 and 2 for the first time. And look at the battle behind him. You've got Uphoff and the 19 of Trevor Baker battling for position number 2. And right behind them, the top qualifier of the night, taking the TQ spot down, John Literal, the 68 machine. Literal tucked into that 4th spot, 5th and 6th right behind them. 4 cars inverted here for this heat race. And here goes Uphoff with a move, trying to make a move on Hilton here for the lead. Hilton takes the outside lane, opens up the door for Uphoff. Hilton up in the marbles, got to gather it back in, but he gets a great momentum run. Down the back straightaway, door to door into turn number 3. Hilton on the outside, and he's going to lose some ground here as Uphoff swings by to take the lead. Uphoff to the lead. Now Literal up into the 2nd spot, as right behind him you've got Trevor Baker, the 19. Mason Lynch has moved up to 4th. Hilton, after leading the first couple of laps here, has dropped anchor back to the number 5 spot. Hilton got a little piece of the wall, trying to gather it back in. Hilton, a new competitor here with us in the Hammer Down iRacing League. He rides 5th. Mason Lynch, then it's Trevor Baker, Literal, and Uphoff working our way up to the front of the pack. Uphoff leading here with 5 laps to go. Down the back straightaway they go. And now Literal starting to close in on Uphoff. through turns 3 and 4. They come down to the line to put lap number 6 on the board, 4 to go. And now Literal takes to the outside lane. Literal in the 68 machine, trying to catch Curtis Uphoff in the 129. As now Mason Lynch dives down to the bottom on Trevor Baker. He's trying to get up into that third spot here before this one's over. 3 laps to go as they cross the Bud Davis Photography start-finish line. Bud Davis Photography, one of the great sponsors here with the Hammer Down iRacing League. Top 4, pretty much nose to tail. Got a 1, now make it a 2-car length advantage from second back to third. That's Literal back to Trevor Baker, the 19. And now here comes Literal with a good run on Uphoff in the 129. Through turns 3 and 4 they ride. Literal right in the tire tracks of Uphoff off turn 4. 2 laps to go. Now we get the white flag. Final trip around Knoxville Raceway here in heat race number 1. Can Literal make a move, or has Uphoff got the preferred line? It appears he does, as Uphoff will streak across the line to pick up the win in heat race number 1. Second will be John Literal. Third will be Trevor Baker. Fourth is Mason Lynch. Then it'll be Bruce Hilton, Kevin McNabb, and Dave Callahan, who was unable to make the starting grid, had a problem right in the pit area before they even made the yellow laps. So Callahan will finish after not starting the event. And that'll bring us up to heat race number 2, as we're going to get right into it for you folks here tonight. Going away from the pole in heat race number 2 will be Joshua Johnson in the 4 machine. To his outside, the old trout fisherman Randy Crowder in the 96. Row number 2 to the inside will be the 711 of Jacob Hilburn. To his outside, the 86 machine of Derek Fedkenhauer. Row number 3 to the inside will be Skip Tuttle in the 83. He was quick in the practice session here tonight. To his outside, it'll be the Deuce of Brian Wise. Out back on the field in this one, slated to be the 102 of Marcus Brown. 7 cars, 10 laps the distance here for BEI Lightning Series UMP Modifieds Heat Race number 2.
Your message on the pavement, burn so bad, I wonder what the wave meant. White heat is screaming in the jungle. Complete the motion if you stumble. Go ask the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 belly dancers. The world I love, the tears I've tried to be part of the wave, can't stop.
Chevy Performance Pace Truck getting ready to pull off of the speedway here. Green flag is in the air. Heat race number 2 is underway. Johnson will lead him through turns 1 and 2. Crowder got up on that infield berm there. He's able to hold on to the second spot, though. Great piece of driving there by Crowder, as they bring him down the front straightaway across the stripe here to put lap number 1 up on the board. And it is Johnson, Crowder, and Hilburn, your top 3. Then behind them, we've got Tuttle and Fedkenhauer. We've got 5 super competitive cars here in your front 5. Running here off turn 4, man. Throw a tablecloth over the top 5 into turns 1 and 2. as they make their way past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum off turn 2. One of the great sights here at the Knoxville Raceway. And it is Josh Johnson leading out front here in front of Randy Crowder. Oh, Crowder got a piece of the wall. Crowder got into the fence there entering turn number 1. Amazing that he can keep that car straight and keep it moving as he's still battling for the lead here. Johnson lets it drift up high, keeps his momentum up, but he's starting to open up that door for Crowder. And you don't want to open up the bottom for the old trout fisherman. Crowder will take that advantage all day long. And I'll tell you, these UMP Modifieds, an absolute handful to drive around this Knoxville Raceway. Knoxville half-mile in length, and it's a big half-mile at that, I'll tell you that. Hilburn starting to close in on Crowder, but he's got to be wondering what he's hearing behind him because Skip Tuttle and Fedkenhauer are right there. Great battle from third on back as Tuttle now goes to work on Hilburn down the back straightaway. Hilburn, oh, he's got Tuttle right on the back quarter. Off turn 4, battles on for the third spot. Hilburn trying to hold off the advances of Skip Tuttle. Tuttle in the 83 machine lets it drift out high, wide, and handsome. And he got a great momentum run here down into turn 3. Tuttle right on the back bumper of Hilburn. As we come down to the line, popsicle sticks in the air. 2 to go. Here for your leader, Josh Johnson. But we're watching the battle for third. It's Skip, Tuttle, and Hilburn. Down the back straightaway they go. And into turns 3 and 4. And boy, Fedkenhauer got into the back of Tuttle there just momentarily. As now it's a battle for third, fourth, and fifth. Johnson comfortably ahead here on the white flag lap through turns 3 and 4, and it's going to be Johnson picking up the win. Crowder will be second. The question is, who will be third, fourth, and fifth? It'll be Hilburn, Tuttle, and Fedkenhauer. What a race here in heat race number 2. And if that's any indication of what we're going to see in tonight's A-Main, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. My, my, my. What a race there in heat race number 2. That's going to bring us right up to heat race number 3 as we work hard to get them in and get them out for you here tonight. Let's give you the rundown for heat race number 3. Going away from the pole, and he should be an exciting one. Driving car number 14, it is showtime, Shane Kelly. To his outside in the 33 machine, one of your drivers competing for the points title here in the BEI Lightning Series. That is Torrin Schertz aboard the 33 machine. Row 2 to the inside will be the 115 of Chase Wascom. To his outside, another car that was super quick in practice here tonight. That is Jarrett Murphy. Jarrett Murphy aboard the 25 machine, a newcomer here to the Hammer Down BEI Lightning Series. Row number 3 to the inside will be the 522, another one of your point challengers here in the Lightning Series. That is Caleb Sexton. To his outside in the 131 is Cody Cantonwine. 6 cars slated to take the green flag. 10 laps will be the distance. Here for heat race number 3.
Life, it freedom by the slow, it kills us to the vein, it feeds me to the bone, and it's alright, unless you feel you're too late. Life is freedom to the sea, by making up your mind, so damn it to the wave, and it's alright, unless you feel you're too late. So make up your gods and take them in. It's the end, and it's alright.
Green flag is out here with heat race number 3. And it is showtime. Shane Kelly leading them through turns 1 and 2 as the leader here for the first time. Oh, we had him almost 3 wide there for second. And now they're 2 by 2. 3 wide for the lead in turns 3 and 4. Valuable points on the line here in heat race number 3. We've got contact between Sexton and Schertz. Sexton collects another car. We've got a mess in turn number 2, but we race on here in heat race number 3. The excitement over in turn number 2 allows Kelly to advance forward here as your leader, but he has got company behind him. Jarrett Murphy in the 25 machine, working that middle to outside lane in that black, white, and green. Number 25, you can see that car coming from a mile away. And he's got Sexton all over his back quarter in the 115. Top 3, nose to tail, as now we've got a battle for the lead. Murphy drops down to the low side, trying to make a move, but it's still Kelly at the line. Showtime showing the way. But here comes Murphy digging down low. Takes a look underneath the skirt and likes what he sees. Through turns 3 and 4 they ride, and we've got a new leader. But here comes the 14 of Kelly. Showtime making a run back on the outside. Oh, they make contact into turn 1. Your leaders get it wrong into turn 1, and here goes Chase Wascom. New leader down the back straightaway. It's the 115. Wascom through turns 3 and 4, and now Murphy got to go back to work on the bottom lane one more time. Murphy in the 25 machine, Wascom the 115, and here comes Torrin Schertz. After that incident early in the race in turn 2, Schertz is making a comeback. Murphy will take the lead off turn 4. Now we're 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Torrin Schertz. Schertz in the 33 all the way to the bottom side. Almost got up on the embankment on the inside lane of the speedway. What a race here in heat race number 3. We thought heat race number 2 was good. We saved the best for last tonight. Murphy streaks across the line here with 2 to go. And Schertz is not giving up. Schertz right in his tire tracks. Down the back straightaway aboard the 33. Into turns 3 and 4. Murphy now with a car length advantage, and boy, that car is good. Boy, that car is just rock solid off the corner. White flag in the air. Final trip around the half mile here at Knoxville. Here in heat race number 3, and it's been Jarrett Murphy who's been the quick car in this one, and he's going to come down to the line to close it out here. Jarrett Murphy will take the win in heat race number 3. Second will be Schertz. Third will be Chase Wascom. Fourth is Showtime Shane Kelly. Caleb Sexton and Cody Cantonwine will round out the field in this one. But what a race here in heat race number 3. And that'll bring us up to our warm-up session here before tonight's A main. C or B main not needed here tonight, as we have $20 cars scheduled to take the green flag a little bit later on here tonight. While we have a moment, want to talk to you about our race schedule coming up. Of course, tonight, the BEI Lightning Series UMP Modifieds. Tomorrow night, the North Star 360 Sprints take on Limaland for a big 20-lapper there with the 360s. That should be a whole lot of fun. Wednesday night, the Hammer Down Midgets take on Charlotte Motor Speedway at the dirt track for a 30-lapper. Thursday night, the 410s go to Williams Grove Speedway for a big 20-lapper there with the 410s. Friday night, the RNC Wrap Super Late Models head to Volusia Speedway for a 30-lap event. And then on Saturday, we've got the MHL Pro Late Models, race number 6 from Volusia. And don't forget about our special event coming up on Saturday as well, as we have a big one coming up on Saturday afternoon. 4 o'clock, we'll be racing. And it'll be the UMP Modifieds at the dirt track at Charlotte, a 75-lapper. Their $5 entry fee. And free entries will be given out tonight to our top qualifier, John Literal. The winner tonight will also pick up a free entry into Saturday's paid race, as well as the hard charger and a random finisher out of tonight's field will get a free spot into Saturday's paid race. And from what I understand, there's a lot of interest been generated over that one. Well, folks, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup for the BEI Lightning Series UMP Modifieds here at the Knoxville Raceway. Going away from the pole tonight, he's one of your championship contenders here, and he's going to start on the front row. Torrin Shirts in the 33. Is outside. The old trout fisherman, Randy Crowder, will line up in the second spot. Row 2 to the inside. Your top qualifier of the night, John Literal in the 68. Is outside. Heat race winner tonight, Jarrett Murphy. Row number 3 to the inside will be the 4 of Josh Johnson. Is outside. Curtis, don't hassle the up-off. Row number 4 to the inside will be Trevor Baker aboard the 19, and to his outside, the 7-11 of Jacob Hilburn. Fireworks going off on the back straightaway as we get to row number 5. Chase Wascom, the 115, and Mason Lynch, the 254. Row number 6 to the inside will be Skip Tuttle, the 83, and to his outside, in the 14 machine, it's showtime, Shane Kelly. Row number 7 to the inside will be the wonderful one, Bruce Hilton, in the 152, and to his outside, the 86 of Derek Fedkenhauer. Row number 8 to the inside will be the 522, one of your point contenders here tonight, Caleb Sexton, and to his outside in the 88 machine will be Kevin McNabb. Row number 9 to the inside, the Deuce of Brian Wise, and the 131 of Cody Cantonwine. And your final row, row number 10, in the 05 out of the Penyen Posse, that is the Wild Child, David Callahan. And to his outside, the 102 of Marcus Brown. 20 cars, 30 laps the distance. Here tonight for the BEI Lightning Series, UMP Modifieds at the Knoxville Raceway.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Green flag is in the air and we're off. 30 laps here at the Knoxville Raceway. Down the back straightaway we go for the first time. Everybody making it through turns 1 and 2 and down the back stretch cleanly for the first time. Now we've got a battle for the lead off turn 4. Leader on lap number 1 is going to be Torrin Shirts. Shirts will lead the first lap, but Crowder's right there. 2 by 2. First, second, third, and fourth under a tablecloth into turn 3. Here comes Jarrett Murphy in the 25. Oh, this is going to be a battle royale tonight, as it's a dead heat at the line that time. Crowder got the lead by a nose in the 96. And now, oh, look out, boys. Here we go. Almost had him 3 wide off turn 2. Still now Shirts will reclaim the lead, but Crowder coming back around the outside, but Shirts will reclaim the lead at the line. 3 laps, 2 different leaders here in the opening 3 laps of this one. But here comes Jarrett Murphy. Murphy would love to make it 3 different leaders in this event. Murphy has been quick in the 25 all night long. And now here he comes on the inside of Crowder, battling for that second position. And we've got caution. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. Our first caution of the night comes on lap number 5. First caution flag of the night. As we got 5 laps on the board there. Great start here tonight for the BEI Lightning Series as the field works their way around to catch up to the pace car. The Chevy Performance pace truck, I should say. We talked about some of the great sponsors we've got here with the BEI Lightning Series, as well as the Hammer Down iRacing League, and I want to take an opportunity to talk about some of those folks here. Of course, tonight is sponsored by the BEI, the Bellinger Electric Incorporated, and all the good folks there from BEI. For all of your electrical needs, whether it's residential, commercial, whatever electrical that you need assistance with, contact the great folks from Bellinger Electric Incorporated. You can find them. They've got a great Facebook page, facebook.com/Bellinger Electric. That's BELLINGER Electric on Facebook. Check them out. As the field pacing here, field is doubled up here. I think we might be looking for the restart here this time by. Field doubles up 2 by 2 all the way back through the pack. Kevin McNatt looks like he was involved in that latest yellow. He is serving an end-of-line penalty here. Chevy Performance pace truck off the speedway back to green. Schertz hits the loud pedal first, and he gets a car length advantage into turn number 1 as we're working lap 9 of 30 here with the BEI Lightning Series UMP Modifieds. Schertz through 3 and 4 is the leader. Crowder able to muscle his way back into the second spot, but he is getting a great challenge here from Jarrett Murphy. Murphy trying to cut it down low underneath Crowder in the 96. That is where Murphy has been money all night long tonight. And we've got yellow, 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 yellow on the speedway. Slowing it down one more time here as the field comes around to put lap 11 up on the board. And we've got problems here on the back straightaway. So to still Torrin Schertz, your leader. Randy Crowder running in that second spot. Third running right now is Jarrett Murphy. Fourth is John Litterow. Fifth is Joshua Johnson, your top 5. 6 through 10 looks like this. Skip Tuttle, Curtis Uphoff, Trevor Baker, Chase Wascom, and Mason Lynch currently your top 10. Let's take a look at where the hard charger of the race is running here so far. And currently it looks as though, looks like Skip Tuttle is currently the hard charger of the race, gaining 5 positions since the drop of the green. Tuttle started in the 11th spot, currently up to 6th. And don't forget tonight, we've got a guaranteed spot. Well, I shouldn't say guaranteed spot. It's a paid entry into Saturday's big event here with the Hammer. And that's a big one. That's a big one coming up on Saturday. Big paid race here for the UMP Modifieds. But we're back to green here. Green flag back out on the speedway as Torrin Schertz leads the pack down the back straightaway. Murphy once again. Oh, here we go. Murphy with a slide job. Crowder going to cut it back underneath to try and get that run on the bottom side, but Crowder spins the tires a little bit, and Murphy is up to position number 2. Torrin Schertz, if he could only see what's coming behind him. Here comes Jarrett Murphy in the 25. Trying to see what he can find to catch that 33 out front in the lead. Tuttle has advanced another spot to move up into the top 5. So Skip Tuttle, man on a mission here tonight. Currently in line to get a paid entry into Saturday's $400 to win UMP show. That should be a big one. As Schertz continues to lead in that 33 machine. Down the back straightaway they go. Murphy right on the back bumper. I mean, geez, you couldn't fit a piece of paper between those two. As Tuttle, and I think that's Johnson going at it for position back there for position number 5. And as that battle rages on, we continue to watch the lead, as it's been a good one here. Murphy is just stalking Schertz through turns 3 and 4, looking for an opening. And don't look now, but here comes John Littoral. Littoral in the 68, all over the back deck of Crowder in the 96. Could Littoral be saving his stuff here for the end? They're going to come down to the line and put lap number 20 on the board. That should give us 11 laps remaining. As we're getting down to the end in this one. And Jarrett Murphy all over the back bumper of Torrin Schertz. Schertz is going to have to earn this one if he's going to get it, because Murphy is right on the back bumper. Murphy can taste the exhaust fumes off that 33 car as Murphy now pulls up on the corner and the caution comes out once again. Caution flag on the speedway here on lap number 21, just as Murphy was setting up a move to try and get the lead. Saved by the caution there for Schertz, as Murphy looked like he had the move set up and ready to pull the trigger. Give you a little more information about that paid race on Saturday. What we have for information on that is Saturday, the race starts at 4 p.m. It is a 75-lap open setup race at the dirt track at Charlotte for the UMP Modifieds. If you're interested in competing, it's a $5 entry fee, and you can register today at HDIRL.com. That's www.HDIRL for Hammer Down iRacing League.com. Again, 75 laps, open setup there for the UMP Modifieds. $400 to win. Wow. Big race coming up on Saturday. And this is just a tune-up as the BEI Lightning Series competing here at Knoxville. Couple of half-mile tracks for you for UMP action this week. Coming around turns 1 and 2. Again, off in the distance there, you see the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum off turn 2, and then, of course, the new building that is being constructed in memory of Brian Clausen right next to the Sprint Car Museum and Hall of Fame. Chevy Performance Pace Truck pulls off the speedway. Schertz hits the loud pedal off turn 4, and we're back underway here with 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go for Torrin Shirts, and here comes John Literal. Literal with a battle with Crowder here for the 3rd spot down the back straightaway. Crowder is able to put a little bit of a gap there, but we've got caution. Yellow flag coming back out on the speedway here once again as the field crosses the line with 5 laps to go. Chase Wascom in trouble in the 115. Puts us back under the yellow here. And this is going to set up just what might be a 2 or 3 lap dash to the finish. I think we're going to get the green here with 2 to go. Let's take a look at the full field rundown here as they run right now. Torrin Shirts your leader, Jarrett Murphy running 2nd, Randy Crowder 3rd, John Literal 4th, Skip Tuttle now into the top 5, and he is no longer the hard charger. Caleb Sexton up to 6th from 15th here tonight, and that currently is your hard charger of the night plus 9 spots. So one of your point contenders, Caleb Sexton, right now is in line to get that hard charger paid entry into Saturday's $400 to win show out at the dirt track at Charlotte. So we'll keep an eye on that, as Sexton is up 9 spots here. Got a couple of guys that are close by, plus 7 spots. Brian Wise, one of those drivers, as well as Cody Cantonwine. But currently, Sexton is in line for the hard charger plus 9. Oh, we got cars making contact off the backstretch of turn 2. Let's see if that affects the restart here. We should be coming to green. Chevy Performance Pace Truck pulls off the speedway. It's going to be a 2-lap dash to the checkered flag. Torrin Shirts hits the loud pedal off turn 4. And here we go, folks. A sprint to the finish here at Knoxville. Jarrett Murphy, does he have anything left in the tank? Down the back straightaway they go. Murphy is all over the gas through turns 3 and 4. Oh, we got contact in turns 3 and 4. Caution flags on the speedway, and that's going to do it, folks. Torrin Shirts is going to get the win here at Knoxville as we will finish the final lap under yellow. Caution flag is out here as we had some kind of accident take place on the back straightaway. Not exactly sure what happened there. But that's going to do it here for this one, as Torrin Shirts is going to pick up the win. I believe Jarrett Murphy will finish in the 2nd spot. We'll go ahead and get the official finishing order for you. And we'll double check on all the cars here that your winner, Torrin Shirts, he will get a spot in Saturday's event. Also behind him, the hard charger, and we will have to figure out who is the 6th place finisher, as the 6th place finisher will get the random spot in Saturday's paid race, 400 to win for the modifieds. So we will talk to your winner, Torrin Shirts, here in just a moment.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Right now we're in victory lane where Torrin Shirts has just climbed out of the 33 machine. Your winner tonight here at Knoxville. And Torrin, great job tonight. Get the win. I know that helps out the point race for you, and you also get a paid entry into Saturday's big show out at the dirt track of Charlotte. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys. That was a good race. I think starting on the pole helped me out a lot tonight. Very hard track to pass on, so it was just nice to pick up a win.
Boy, you had to be solid as you had Jarrett Murphy all over the backside there for most of this race, at least the second half of this race, and you're able to hold on. How tricky was it out there?
It was tricky. It was slick. We were able to find some grip up top. I think, like I said, though, starting those restarts really helped a lot. I was able to get up a little bit of a lead there and never looked back.
For you tonight, was the difference trying to find where the line was changing all night long tonight?
I think it was pretty prominent that it was mid to high, at least for those lead cars. Just all of us were running the same line, so when it came to trying to pass somebody, you couldn't do it. So, I mean, it was just a tricky track.
Well, man, great job tonight. Certainly helps out in the points, and I want to give you an opportunity to talk about the folks that help you out there on the 33.
You bet. Midwest Racing Development. We did pick up a new guy, not new to the series, but new to us, Shane Kelly. So that's been pretty nice. And Trevor and Derek got us a nice little team going now. It's pretty fun. And of course, got to thank my wife for letting me do this.
Well, there's Torrin Shirts, tonight's winner
User
here
was
with the
moved out of your
BEI
channel.
Lightning Series. And now we'll talk to second place finisher Jarrett Murphy. And Jarrett, man, what a run tonight in that 25 machine. You really had it strong.
Yes, sir. I mean, I guess I didn't really have much on the bottom, like Torrin said. I mean, I've been running with them guys, Torrin and Trevor and Derek, for a long time now, back in the R Factor days, and it's not in me to move somebody out of the way. So I guess that's gonna have to do tonight.
Did the late race restarts, did those help or hurt you late in the going here?
Definitely didn't help the situation, but just kind of made do with what I had.
Well, you had a quick car all night tonight. It was great to see you out here on the BEI series. And tell us about the folks that help you out there on the 25 machine.
Yes, sir. This was my first race with the Hammer Down series, so I'll definitely be back. But everybody who helps me out is everybody back at HRT Sim Racing, Outlaw Modified Series, Southern Super Series. We all run together all the time, and all help each other out as best we could, and especially my fiance for letting me do this. Got a baby on the way, so I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do this on a nightly basis.
Well, it's great to have you, and I look forward to seeing you back here in the future.
Thank you.
All right, there's Jarrett
User
Murphy,
was
your
moved out of
second
your
place
channel.
finisher tonight. And boy, we're getting used to talking to this guy, Randy Crowder, top 3 tonight. Randy got a nice podium finish tonight, and boy, it took quite a battle there to stay in the top 3 tonight.
Yeah, it was a very tough run. The guys were fast. I was hoping to be able to run with Torrin there, and the 25 come up there and got underneath me and made it a tough race.
Did the line for you really change tonight? And I know Torrin, who won tonight, was talking about the track being a little slick. Did that cause you having to chase the line at all tonight?
Oh yeah, it was really slick. I could only stay right above the slick right there with the right rear tire above it, and I kind of missed. I probably should have changed some gearing there, but I couldn't go to the bottom, so I just tried to hang on and finish with what I had.
Well, good run, man. Tell us about the folks that help you out on the 96 car.
I got to thank my group of the 918 boys and Skip from everybody with the setups, and I got to help thank Battleground Speedway and Crowder Auto Glass and my family for allowing me to do this.
Hey, great run. And will we see you out on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a run.
Been a lot of talk about that race today.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty fun one, I'm sure. It'll be real tough, I bet.
Well, man, great run tonight. We'll see you out here at the next one.
Thanks, man. I appreciate what you guys do. Thanks to Hammer Down League and you for your announcing. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. There's Randy Crowder, who finishes
User was moved out
in
of
the
your
top
channel.
3 here tonight. So Torrin Schertz, Jarrett Murphy, and Randy Crowder, your top 3 here tonight. Stay tuned to the Hammer Down iRacing League Facebook page for all of tonight's winners of the paid registered spots for Saturday's big UMP race at the dirt track at Charlotte. I'm going to refer to, we had some cars that were out of line there on that final lap. So we will get the final finishing order for you, and we'll post that up on the Facebook page, as well as our 4 lucky winners for the registered spots for Saturday. On behalf of everybody here at the Hammer Down iRacing League, we remind you to check out our website, HDIRL.com. That's hammerdowniRacingLeague.com, HDIRL.com for all the news, point standing, schedule, as well as our live broadcast. You can catch us on there at HDIRL.com/live-broadcast. For Rob Bellinger and the entire broadcast staff here at Hammerdown TV, I'm Steve Ovens saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night for the North Star 360s.